Hey guys, what's going on? Um, broke out my very first deck today. Um, I actually had a dream about it last night, so I broke it out, and it is called the Easy Terror deck. Very first deck I ever had. It is literally as big as my hand. I mean, just like crazy large. And I mean, yeah, when I first got it, it looked. I couldn't make heads or tails out of it. Um, I didn't even know what I was looking at really. Um, but yeah. Um, the very first card I saw was the Emperor. I remember that. No, it was the Hierophant. Hierophant. And he looked at to me. Not that there's anything wrong with people from Egypt. It's just he looked like ancient. Well, just to give you an idea, it's like this is the Emperor. You know, I didn't know what that meant. But yeah, I didn't know anything about tarot. I thought, okay, I heard all my friends read tarot. I'll buy me a tarot deck. I'll read tarot, and I couldn't read this, but um, now I can. You know, I guess it just wasn't ready for me to read it yet. Even though one of my friends told me that this deck liked me, it just wasn't meant to for me to read it when I bought it. You know, um, just want to give a shout out to a couple of people. Caitlin Starseed, she's a good friend, awesome reader, a moderator for us. Pinky Pinkstar, awesome reader. She has been very helpful to me in the recent days. Um, well, for the past couple of months, actually. She's been very helpful to me as far as advice and stuff. Um, I keep seeing this little flash of light. If y'all see a little flash of light, let me know, okay? Um, I have no clue what it is, unless it's a fairy. Yeah, it's very possible. We do live in the woods. Um, well, not literally the woods, but close enough to the woods. Could have some fairies. We do have some pretty cool trees outside. Um, what was his name? Pinky. Um, and I want to give out a shout out to Random Mike, who recently gave me a shout out. Hey, 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 what's going on? What's going on, people? Who's here? Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Hello, Paradise. How's it going? How's it going? I was just giving a shout out to a couple of people. Um, Caitlin Starseed, for one. Um, awesome reader and great friend and moderator. Um, Pinky Peakstar, awesome reader, and Ramblin' Mike, phenomenal reader. So what's going on with you? Thank you for the like. Very cool. Very cool. Me too. That's why I'm on every night now. I work, um, just trying to stay busy. So where you from? What brings you to the Bears Den? Or welcome to the Bears Den? Ramblin' Mike. Ramblin' Mike, he's awesome. He's awesome. Yeah, he's awesome. I love that guy. So, what's your sign? Taurus. You having a hard time this week? I vaguely remember my weeklies from last night. Well, um, yeah, from what your weekly said last night, it's been um crazy. If you want to get into tarot yourself, I recommend the Rider Waite deck. Um, this is their black deck. It's very easy to read. Um, this was my first deck, very first deck. I didn't know what I was even looking at. Um, and this is called the Easy Tarot deck. But the Rider Waite is what I actually learned with, and It's a very easy rate. I can give you a bonus rate right now if you want. If you want like like a bonus general rate, but if you want to purchase a private read, all my information is down below. I'm probably more reasonable than most people. Um, and right now I'm doing mini reads for $3.33. Yes, I accept PayPal and Cash App. Just let me know when you're ready, babe. Most people find it easier to like look do a search for on my email address for the PayPal. Um, but my actual link is down below, and I really appreciate. I really appreciate. Actually, I'm not going to use these right now. Let me use Cosmo Deck. I don't know why. I'm just filling the Cosmo Deck right now. Oh, that's fine. Like I said, some people find it easier to put in my email address in the search engine on PayPal. And It fills it right up. I'm just filling the cosmic deck right now. I got all night, hon. I ain't got nothing to do tonight but hang out on here. I definitely appreciate you being here. Yeah, I got the notification. It actually scared me. I thought my phone was going crazy. Okay, so what's your question, hon? Okay. Yeah, no problem. This is the cosmic deck. Okay. My best friend Caitlin gave it to me for Christmas. It just called. It just called me when I was thinking about your reading. How your current relationship go this year? Okay, you got the Prince of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. The Prince of Wands in the upright. And the King of Wands in the upright. Okay. So, this is you. Okay. Are you possibly dealing with a fire sign? You could be dealing with a fire sign, or an air sign, or an earth sign, or any sign really, for that matter. Um, as for your partner, um, he's Pisces. I don't see water, but I'm Pisces. Um, your your guy is draining you right now for some reason. Um, and you're kind of stuck in this situation. Um, kind of unsure about it. Your your friend is like, because of 4 of Wands. Um, your friend is like an ego. I'm not gonna say egomaniac. That just sounds terrible. But it's like he's all up in his ego. He's got to be the center of attention. And you're kind of getting tired of the situation. It's like your friend doesn't want to take a leap of faith, and make things stronger with you, and you're getting tired of the situation altogether. Because it's like you want to, and he doesn't want to, and it's like it's stagnant. It's like the whole relationship is like stagnant. Okay. The Hierophant in reverse, I don't see it really getting stronger. Um, you're more concerned right now about the future and what you need to do for what's right for you. Okay. And this Pisces that you're dealing with is like, and I really like this card, because it shows us like exactly what it sounds like. It's like, see, this ice is thin, okay, and this is you and your guy, and right now you both feel like you're walking on thin ice with each other, okay. It's like your relationship's stagnant, and it's like, which one of you are going to get off the ice? You're very up in your head about this situation, which is understandable. I think you're wanting to kind of get out of it. It's like you're tired. This guy's just draining you. Your overall outcome for this one is like, okay, I got the Pisces card, but it's in reverse. And I think the best thing for you is to move on. Okay? Which you're going to do. One of you is for sure. When? I don't know. Um, I'm not great in numerology. Yeah, it's understandable. Um, I have a really good friend who just now got into like a relationship, and I won't say how they're doing it. Well, they're not really following the rules. Um, but yeah, I mean, this is going to end quickly. Um, like I said, I'm not great with numerology. I really can't tell you when. Um, and ultimately, it's up to your free will. But that's my advice. I can see how this virus is kind of affecting everybody. I mean, this is a karmic relationship anyway. It's not twin flame. It's not a soulmate. It's just what it is. I don't know what my neighbors are doing. So if you want to like delve deeper into this, just send me an email. Um, but I really don't see it going anywhere. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you know, probably. I can see that. I mean, it's not like a soulmate thing, but it would be a really good friendship. And you're welcome. Thank you for letting me read. Like I said, if you want to delve deeper into it, I'll be glad to do like a full reading for you. Did you hit the subscribe button? So what got you into tarot? Almost 100. I was at 100 last night. I wonder who left. Honestly, I see your point. I totally see your point. I was raised Christian. I've always been Christian. I am Christian now. Okay. Um, there's been so much taken out of the Bible that never should have been taken out. Um, so it's really hard to figure out exactly what the truth is. You know, um, I've seen things, I've witnessed things, and I've experienced things that I know there's more to it. Um, there's just a whole lot more to it. Okay. Um, I've I'm Native American, Cherokee by birth. Um, I found a happy medium between Christianity and my um traditional um beliefs and mystic beliefs. Um, I actually found, I think it's the book of Matthew. I think it's the book of Matthew. I actually found evidence of um past lives where the disciples went to Jesus and asked if John the Baptist was um, Ezekiel, and he said something to the effect of, "If he was, you would know it." And then I found another verse that basically said almost the same thing. So I mean, it's like that right there resonated with me about past lives. Um, so yeah, I mean, I totally get it. And it is hard not having. It's like if Jesus had Sprint, it'd be a whole lot easier. It's like if you got the answers when you needed them, yeah, it'd be a whole lot easier. And I know people that get answers when they need it, but also like for me, it's like I don't know where it's coming from half the time, you know. And then I got other people that just like randomly find $600 in their mailbox. You know, it's crazy. You know, yeah, I've got a lot of questions myself. It's like one of the biggest questions I have is why is it perfectly permissible in the Bible that a man can do whatever he wants? A man can have 15 wives in the Bible, no questions. But a woman's only allowed to have one husband? It's just I don't understand all that. Yeah, and a man can beat the hell out of his wives, but a woman can't. You know, it's I think that was all King James's idea though. But even King Solomon went to a witch to find answers. It's just, yeah. I definitely don't doubt that God exists, and I definitely know that Jesus is God's son. Okay. I definitely believe that he was crucified on a cross, he stayed in the grave for 3 days, and he got back up again. Okay. I do believe. Okay. I do believe that he died for our sins. And I do believe that he was thinking about me, you, and everybody else when he did that. Okay. My questions are probably like yours. What is this once saved, always saved? Or is it, you know, you're not always saved? You can get unsaved. Well, the Bible tells me that there's only one unforgivable sin, but, you know, why is like some of these other churches preaching that you can lose your salvation when that's not really what the Bible says? And who's right and who's wrong? A lot of people think that tarot is wrong. But, how can some how can 72 pieces of little cardboard, you know, how can 72 pieces of cardboard send you to hell? You know? Um, I'm interested to hear if you experience hate for doing tarot. In all honesty, I have only two close friends, and my two sons are the only two that know that I read tarot. Um, I used to I used to date a guy that I told him that I had a tarot deck, and he flipped out on me, and he hasn't talked to me since. Um, if my other friends knew that I was doing tarot, then yeah, I would probably have a Bible shoved in my face and um hands laid on me and hey Helen, and told that I was going to hell. You know. But again, how can 72 pieces of cardboard send you to hell? Exactly. Exactly. Just like, okay, some people think that an owl is demonic. An owl. How can an a bird? Helen come from Random Mike. Exactly. God created owls God created crows. How are they evil? How are they demonic? You just walked into a very interesting conversation, Helen. So, what do you think about it, Helen? I mean, I got some owl feathers in my closet. It's not like I'm pulling them out and doing voodoo with them. Although, no. I'm not gonna pull them out and do voodoo with them at all. You know, I asked this lady how owls are evil, and she said, "Well, they eat dead things." Well, so do catfish. So does that make catfish evil too? Yeah, I'm questioning the fact that is an owl an actual bird? I've had this question in my head lately. Is an owl actually a bird? Because it looks more like a Furby. Yeah, my brother is very quick to tell people that they're going to hell. So is his wife. Yeah, I get too much time on my hands. You know, I used to be in security. And it's like, I'd be like, I just had way too much time on my hands, even at work. And I'm just like, I get, thinking about things, you know? Hey, Davo, what are my favorite hobbies? Collecting tarot cards. Yeah, absolutely. What are your favorite hobbies? I like to read. I like books on presidents and books like, and I actually um I have a combined. I have like 70. No, I have like 17 books on Ronald and Nancy Reagan. Video games are cool. I actually like watching my oldest son play video games. The graphics are so much better than they were when I was a kid. I used to like to go hiking. I was in a car accident a couple years ago, and it messed my back up really bad, and so I don't hike as I can't really hike anymore. Yeah, vegans. I mean, unless you're in your 20s, they're really too graphic. Yeah, but I was a child of the 80s. That means I lost 2 subs. I lost 2 subs and hey Paradise, do you want to be a mod? And Helen, David, go hit the like button for me, okay? You got a channel? What's it about? I'll go sub. I'll sub you. Um, do you want to be a mod? I love my subs. I totally. Um, so I just made you a mod. Um, I need a late night mod. I've got a couple, but they haven't been on in a couple of days. But yeah, I mean, I love my subs. They're like, you guys are everything, you know. So what I was thinking about um the other day is I did this thing where the 100th subscriber would get a free reading. Okay, we got 100 subscribers the other day, and um I gave a guy a free reading. Okay, then I was back. I know he left. I think he just jumped on for the free reading. Um, But I'm thinking about like I do like a dollar readings on Sundays. Um, and if you know, every once in a while, if I get a wad hair, I'll do uh a couple days of free readings or whatever. Um, but I'm thinking about like every 100 person, like 200, 300, whoever that person is. Um, ugh. Yeah, same thing happened with me the other day with my twin. But I'm thinking about like every 100th person, gets a free reading. What do y'all think about that? And I'm also gonna start making like native jewelry and like make us some T-shirts and stuff like that to sell to on here too. Like a T-shirt with like a silhouette of a bear on it. That would be awesome. Yeah, I. I'm going through the same thing with my twin Helen. I totally get it. Oh, and Helen, thank you for those pictures. Those are crazy. Paradise. Okay, check it out. We had two tornadoes the other day. Okay, Sunday night, and Helen sent me some pictures of the damage, and they like went right down past our house. You know. Um. Anyway, one of my really good friends got killed in the tornado. When it's like the tornado hit down on top of the guardhouse that he was in, and he died. Um, really good friend, really awesome friend. Um, anyway, it destroyed the factory that he was, you know, security officer at. The B on the work order sign landed like 20 miles away and still had the screws in them. It was crazy. Yeah, the force of nature is like it was an E3 tornado. Yeah, I live in South Carolina. have a friend that lives in Connecticut. Helen used to live here. Like, Helen used to live, like, I don't know, what do you think, Helen? 7 miles from Halfway Branch to Seneca? It's not even 7 miles. Yeah, like, wow. This lockdown's got everybody in a depression, really. You're right, David. Oh, you friended your boyfriend's ex's new boyfriend? Yeah, yeah. I mean, if it wasn't for you guys, I'd be sleeping or sitting here watching TV. Yeah, my twins' other person um made him block me on Facebook. So I just deleted my Facebook. When I found myself trolling her page, I deleted my Facebook, I should say. But she would like post pictures of them and stuff, like constantly. But he has 5 smiles, and I know every one of them. And then every one of those pictures is like his political smile. I know, right? It's so stupid. No, I wouldn't unfriend them. Well, happy early birthday, Paradise. I wouldn't unblock him, or I wouldn't unfriend him. I mean, just because you're connected on Facebook doesn't mean that you necessarily have to talk to him. Which I personally, now that I haven't been on Facebook in a while, I think it's kind of overrated. Way too much drama. And too many people, like, okay, I live in a very small town. You know this, Ellen. Very small town, 1,100 people. Um, yeah, right, dude. Okay, it's easier to walk outside and tell somebody something, and it's all over town, than it is to have to post it on Facebook, and then it goes all over the country. Yes, Savannah. It's $3.33, and yeah, it's $3.33, hon. And my information is down below. Mama Bear's got bills to pay this week. But I really appreciate you being here, Savannah. So what else is going on? Savannah, you've been with me for a while. Ouch. When did I join YouTube? Mm, Going on a year. Um, no, no. Probably about 6 months ago, I joined YouTube, and then I've been doing lives for about 2 months. At first, I was like putting on like native medicine recipes, like spices and stuff. Um, was my first couple of um videos, and then I ran out of things to talk about, so I started doing tarot. I was doing the native recipes as I was learning tarot, and I wanted to make sure that I was good at it before I started, you know, doing a strictly tarot channel. And I also used it as like a video diary too. That's why I like these chat sessions. You know, I mean, I love reading, I do, but I really enjoy the chats. The chat sessions. I think I think Mike actually subscribed. I really think he did. I'm gonna have to look and see. I think he did subscribe. No, it's not hard at all. He does have great energy. He reminds me of Merlin. He really does. Um, I really want like a storefront, you know, or like go to a psychic fair or something. Um, that would be awesome. I know they have them in Atlanta. I just don't know when. Um, but Do you read, Helen? I think I know who you're talking about. What is his? What was his name? Of course, back in the '70s, everybody loved it. Did you know a guy named Thumper from Ohala? He played for the Ohala Razorbacks. It was a they call him Thumper because he was a kicker. But Thumper passed away back in I'm gonna say 2010. He had cancer. Yeah. Um, Thumper and my mom and stepdad were really good friends, and he got to driving transfer trucks, and he drove so much, and for so many years he lost both of his legs at the knees from like blood clots and stuff. And then he developed cancer like not long before my mom passed away in 2012. I go live every night around the same time, Paradise. Thank you for being here. Okay, good night, Davo. Hell, I'm sticking around for a little while if you want to hang out. Good night, Davo. Really? Because I don't think anybody gets their notifications actually, because I mean, it's like sometimes 20, 30 minutes before anybody shows up in chat. I mean, my moderators don't even show up. Really? I know Caitlyn didn't get hers. Maybe I need to tell people to like turn it off and turn it back on. I'm glad. I'm glad. So where did you say you're at again? Thank you for letting. Yeah, definitely. Thank you for letting me know that's working. When did you leave? When did you? Can't talk right now. When did you leave Seneca? Chapman. 8 miles from Lake Murray. That's down near Columbia, isn't it? I was a year old. Seriously, I was a year old when you left. My grandma worked for Dr. Earl by then. Mm. Wow. What'd he say? I mean, did you tell him? Wow. That's kind of like what happened with my twin. But the girl or the lady he's kind of separating from is uh she found out that we were together and made him block me. He lives in Friendship. He has cows. Why does he have two Facebook pages? Cows are cool. His cows have a mutiny against him. I'm pulling for the cows. He has twin donkeys. I call them both donkey. Hmm. When I started trolling that other woman's page, I was like, it's time to get off here. Because it was just like breaking my heart. No, they were together. But he's not happy with her. That's what he's not happy with her at all. And he's taking it out on me. And that's, to me, that's just not fair. Why is he being secretive? So Mars is the issue now. Well, thank God it's not Mercury. Okay, let's go back to tarot. Um. So you've read Capricorn Moon. You've read cards before, right? That's what you said. What what deck have you read? Rider Waite is a very good deck to start with. Like, I mean, I bought these to begin with, and they're like bigger than my hand. Okay, these were Greek to me, but I mean, that's the death card. I mean, I didn't know what. I mean, I didn't even know what I was looking at. Then I bought the Rider Waite deck in the yellow box, and that's what I learned with. But the other day, I got these. These are the AE Waite deck, and they're really cool. Um, they're smaller than even these Cosmic deck. Um, who's Uncle Jim? Yeah, the AE Weight deck is really cool. I want to get the hologram. They have a hologram deck I want to get. And Tyler from Tyler's Tarot, he's got this one deck that's like cut out, and it's got like see-through parts um that are really cool. And I want to get the uh, Mystic Moon Black um, Oracle cards. He tells stories. Kind of like Mike. But you know the Mystic Moon Oracle deck with the black and the red heart that Mike uses? I'm gonna have to look him up. I want to get that Oracle deck. I have the Angel Answers Oracle coming. It was supposed to be here like last week, but it hadn't showed up yet. It answers like yes and no questions and timelines or time frames and stuff like that. I'm really looking forward to getting that because numerology is not my thing. I know a little bit about it. I know a little bit about numerology, but not enough to answer people's like when is this gonna happen. Do you subscribe to Sophia Clairvoyant? She does, look, you need to check her out. Um, she does like up to a year in advance. And she, like, I talk to her occasionally. We've got to be really good friends. I talk to her occasionally on the phone. And, she actually told me that I have a kidney stone. How do you find that out? And what exactly does that mean? She does, like, yeah. Maybe you can Google it. Yeah, when all else fails, go to Google, right? Let's see. If path. Numerology. I don't want reading. Let's see. I got life path 6. Hi, Savannah. I can't do a free reading. But you can pay $3.33 and I can give you a reading. I wish I could do a free reading tonight, but I just can't. Okay, one question. One question. You want the honest answer? Oh, awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Helen. He doesn't really have any intentions. You got the Nine of Pentacles, Devil in reverse, and the Six of Cups in reverse. As of right now, he doesn't have any intentions. So for maybe sex. Which one of you is Pisces? I don't see it happening. Yeah, I got like a whole lot of Pisces in that. I wish I could tell you differently, but I'm not gonna lie to you either. Uh, Yep. I actually started to, since things aren't working out right now with me and my twin, I actually started a farmers only profile. Well, that's stupid. Um, take it from me. I'm a Pisces. I'm kind of wishy-washy like that. Mm, I love an Aries. Who, me? I bet for me or my twin, one of us has Virgo in our charts. I'm just not sure which. I think my twins are Virgo moon. Oh, Sophia tells me I'm all up in my Libra all the time. Hey, Helen, check and see what my moon sign is. So, March 9th, 1974. 5 a.m. Seneca, South Carolina. Actually, West Union, South Carolina. I'm gonna have to get that. I'm gonna have to get that program. My moon is Libra, Capricorn rising. Wow. Check April 4th, 1966. It is 6 a.m. Seneca, South Carolina. I know he's a rising sign. He's Aries, Sun, Pisces rising. Virgo is in there somewhere. I think it's his moon. I'm not sure. He's a Libra moon too? And I'm a Tiger Chinese year, and he's a monkey Chinese year. Not really sure what that means. Sophia told me. It's crazy. This twin flame journey thing is. That would be awesome. Lately, we don't get along for shit. I thought he's got Pisces in his chart somewhere. I know he does. I've seen it somewhere. That's me. That's me. And also have a spiritual connection to cats. So it's like, hey, Bonnie, you and me both. You and me both. Of course, I was up until 5 a.m. Helen's checking our charts. Alan, are you on this side of Columbia or the other side of Columbia? I forget where exactly your town is. Oh, he has Pisces planets. Honestly, I think his Pisces is like putting out his Aries because he's just all screwed up right now. But you're right. He is very, very Aries. Are you on the Seneca side of Columbia or the other side of Columbia? I can see that. I can see that. Uh, no, I'm still right here. I just don't understand why he's being the way he's being right now. I really don't. I mean, things were like so good, and then they just went like, I'm in the right hour. I don't know the exact minutes. That's questionable. Why do you ask? Why do you ask if he's separated? I heard he was. He has not confirmed. But a mutual friend told me that he was. But I want to hear it from him. Yes, I was at his wedding. I was 14. It did not go well for me. Because, like, it's a really long story. I met him when I was 11. He's a little bit older than me. I actually know her. I've never liked her. Ever. I don't know why he likes her. But she's definitely a karmic. She's a Libra. She's a bitch. But she's a Libra. Her birthday is September something. It's September. I forget the day. She's a year younger than him. Yeah, see, okay. My twin, he, he, I know him better than I knew. I mean, I know him, and he's not acting right. This isn't him. Ever since that tornado airy sound I hear, just kind of freaks me out. They have two boys in their 20s. Oh, actually, their oldest boy is 30, and oldest boy is like 20, or youngest boy is like 28. Oldest boy's married, youngest boy's engaged. They have cows and a dog, two donkeys and a goat. He's not happy with her though. I mean, he's told me so many times. It's easier said than done. Thank you. This is my twin flame though. It's like the moment I saw him when I was 11 years old, our eyes met, and it was like imprinting. That's exactly what it was. It was imprinting. Hmm. And the fact that he's like so close, you know, he's like in friendship. My guide said 10. Actually, my guide said 10 and we ain't got it right yet. So, yeah. Thanks. I'm thinking her birthday is September 27th. There's no way for me to know what time she was born. She was born in Pendleton. And she's a year younger than him. I very rarely reach for myself. There's only 2 people I let reach from me. Like I said, I started a profile on Farmers Only. Maybe I'll find somebody to at least talk to. I'm not ready for a relationship. Nowhere near ready for a relationship right now. He just kind of took the wind out of my sails. Yeah. He's the only person I've ever truly loved. There was a time like when we were like in a commitment and a coworker ran past at me and he blamed me for that. But I was being honest. I told him, and he blamed me. Right now, I don't see it, but you're probably right. But it's kind of hard not to love your twin. You're trying. Those are reasons you ask if you're separated. Hmm. Yeah, I just wish I could get the dreams. The dreams are driving me crazy. Those are reasons you ask me if you feel separated. Would you see to ask me that? All I know is a mutual friend told me they could have been for a couple of days. Um, I don't know. He hasn't confirmed or denied. But I also haven't asked because the last time we talked, um, we were only on the phone for like a minute and it ended badly. It is what it is. seriously hear a train, but there's no working tracks near here. I know, and I appreciate that. We used to live so close, like back when I was married, we lived so close to the tracks. Like they were right in our backyard and it curved like right beside our driveway. I mean, and then at night, it's like it sounded like we were gonna, our house was gonna get like plowed by the train. It was that close. Yeah, but not when it sounds like it's going through your bedroom. But yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. When I was working in security, um, I used to watch the trains go by every night. There was always like three. It's like two freight trains and an Amtrak. I'm gonna have to look up that program. It sounds really awesome. What does the chart tell you? Okay. It's called Astrology Matrix. Is it in a Play Store? Okay. I haven't seen any free programs, so that's gonna be pretty cool. This one lady that I knew had a program on her computer, and it was like my chart, and she is like, she just told me to sit there and read it. Took like 2 hours to read it. I want to learn more about astrology. Someday I want you to do mine and his chart, and I'll pay you whatever. Okay. Okay. Is that where you saw that he wasn't? Okay. I was like, is that where you saw that he wasn't separated? Well, see, like, okay, that mutual friend told me he was, and it was confirmed by someone else that I knew, and but I need to hear it from him. So it's like, you ain't kidding. Selfish and arrogant and egotistical, stubborn, very stubborn. Hmm. But he's also gentle and loving and precious. And all she does, I mean, I've seen them together. All she does is emasculate him. And why he would want to, why choose that over someone who worships the dirt on the bottom of his shoes? I don't know. I don't get it. My grandma knew that there was something there. There was some kind of bond there. And it's like she saw it. I will. It'll take me a little while. This has only been Monday. This was Monday when everything went down. This is just Wednesday, Thursday. It's probably not Friday. I'm not sure what time it is. No, it's alright. But what's really weird is I haven't cried about it. I've wanted to, but I have no tears left. It don't even hurt anymore. It cuts when it gets this way. Mm. The On one hand, I hope you find your twin. On the other hand, I hope you don't. Hey girl, I'm having to charge right now. It's just $3.33. Um, I can't do a free reading right now because I've got bills coming up, and if I give you a free reading, it's not fair to everybody else. Um, yeah. Okay, how many questions do you have? No, he hasn't come over. Serafina, how many questions do you have, hon? Yeah, Helen Serafina was asking for a question. I hate to have to charge, but I have to. Alright, talk to you later, Helen. I appreciate talking to you. Um, come on tomorrow around 11 or 10. Between 10 and 11. Alright, good night.